cagey, he was fast, and Froch wasn't getting that start that he really needed.
Glenn, George thought he was ahead on points. How did you score to this point? This is 1 to 6 what we're looking at here. The success in the round.
But for me, that was Froch. It was Froch that was getting the better. George just, as it went on, good little raiding tactics from Carl, but always pretty much defensively minded. George had a few key moments when he got some good shots on, but the difference was they didn't make a dent this time, did they?
I had Carl going into that last round of stoppage when I had Carl 1 round up. I had the first round 1 and 2 even, so they could have went either way. So it was a very close fight up until that point.
David, what was going to ask you was, because it was a kind of slowish start from George, do you think you had the second half fight plan?
I'm not sure what the plan was, but George, I believed, if the fight carried on as the way it did, George would have took over and carried on outboxing Carl, because up until that point
He started to get some good shots, relying on trying to get a jab on. But you need to throw combinations against Carl because he gets a bit untidy in defence. And George was just starting to get into it a little bit. But Carl, I've got to say, hats off, I was wrong, and he proved why he's a 4-time world champion. And the thing about boxing, and he was exactly right, it can all change with one punch. The first fight, that one punch from George putting him on the floor, made the fight a fantastic fight. This time, on a great night.
Both guys were actually...
The finish I thought was worthy of the spectacle.
No
It
doubt.
was just a terrific knockout.
Both guys were supremely conditioned. They were both at this point, after with such tension and power punches thrown, he could have really pushed it down the straight. But all it takes, as I said, boxing is that one
Look
shot.
at the
There's nothing
commitment.
can be done about that.
With a shot like that, why was this man written off by a large majority?
Well, I think in the last fight, this is why we've got such a great spectacle. This is why 80,000 people come. Rose was in the fight. He put him on the floor. He hit Carl more than he'd ever been hit before.
Well, did you expect that from Carl Froch?
No, I didn't. Early in the fight when you seen how cagey he was, you knew it was a different Carl Froch. You knew he prepared more, and you knew by a long way it wasn't the end of him. He was it's amazing. He looked as good as he did 5 years ago. He looks fresh, he looks strong.